Welcome back to our course on Outlook 2013. In the previous section we created this email and there was just one thing left to do. Well, in fact there are two things left to do, but there's really one new thing left to do, and that is to look at putting a signature on an email. This is pretty straightforward. Obviously your signature will be particular to you and you may need more than one. If I click on Insert, one of the options on the Insert tab is that one, Insert Signature. There's a little drop down next to it which would let me choose from my signatures when I've got a number set up. I haven't got any set up at all at the moment. I'm going to set one up for Toby Work. So click on Signatures and I can create a new signature. Now on the right I can choose my default signature, and I can associate a signature with a particular email account. So let's start with New. Type a name for this signature. I'm going to call this signature Toby Work. And now in the main body down here I can actually enter the details of the signature. Now typically the sort of thing I'd put in a signature would be a phone number, maybe a company name, maybe a mobile phone or cell phone number. So let me put in here these are not of course real phone numbers, as you'll realize, and then I could maybe put my company name. I may even choose to put my address in there as well. When I finish with that, that's my signature. Click on OK and I've created a signature. Now at any time that I want to, I can go back in to edit that signature. So if I click on the drop down again and select Signatures, Toby Work, I can edit that. You see it's selected down here. I've just realized that I forgot to put my email address in there. So let me just type that in. Now I'm happy with that signature as it stands at the moment. Now I can associate it with one or more of my email accounts. Now for the Toby.A account, which is my default account at the moment, I don't want to use that signature, so I'm going to stick with none for that. But for my Toby Work account, I want to make this the default signature. Now apart from including it as the default signature with this particular account, so Toby Work will get the Toby Work signature, I can also specify that the signature should be used when I reply to or forward an email. So here under replies and forwards I can also say that that signature should automatically be included. Now on this occasion I'm not going to do that. I'm going to decide on the occasion whether I want to include a signature or not, but this setup here will ensure that for all new emails for my Toby Work account the Toby Work signature will be used. So click on OK, and now because I'd already created this particular email within my, and it is an email from my Toby Work account, the signature won't automatically be included. It would be on a new message for that account, so I need to manually insert that signature. So all I need to do is to go to the end of the email and then just click on the Signatures button, the drop down, and choose Toby Work. That signature is now included as part of the email. Now just to show that this works okay, I've got my draft email still in progress. You can see the one in the drafts folder. I've just minimized it for the moment, but if I click on New Email, note that if it's from Toby Work I get the signature automatically included. Whereas if I switch to my Toby.A account and click on New Email, new email appears from Toby.A, but there's no signature. I could of course create a signature to use with that account, and then when I created a new email for that account I'd get that signature. So just one more thing to do now in relation to this email to Don. I want to attach this presentation. It's pretty much the same as we've done attachments already. I could insert Outlook items if I was sending this email to people who all used Outlook, or I can do attach file, In this case, on my desktop, I put the presentation that I want to send, double click on that, and it's now an attachment to this email. What happens when I click the send button will depend on my send and receive settings, but with my current send and receive settings, where Outlook 2013 will send immediately, then as soon as I click send, the message goes from drafts into Outbox, it is sent, and once it's sent, the message moves to sent items. If I don't have send immediately set as my option, then send puts the message into the outbox, and whenever the next send does occur, which could be on a timer or it could be a manual send or a manual send as part of a send and receive, then the message will move to the sent items folder. So that's it on signatures, attachments and sending emails. In the next section we're going to look at receiving emails, and in particular checking out what's in the inbox. So please join me for that.